You look worried, Ryan. Is everything okay?
Not really. I am in hot water because I lost a major client. The sales manager and sales director are both really upset with me. I'm kind of worried that I might get fired.
Do you think it is really that serious?
It could be. My company is very competitive and unforgiving when it comes to results.
But you have been a good employee there for so long. Surely they would give you another chance.
I think they will, but I can't be sure. I've seen people fired for less.
Well, try not to worry about it too much. Whatever happens, happens. You will be okay.
Thanks, Tricia. I'm having a hard time these days.
Why is that?
I am trying to quit smoking, but I am having terrible cravings. I am desperate for a cigarette.
That's great that you are quitting.
It doesn't feel great now.
You will be so happy you quit after this tough period has passed. Even though you are desperate for a cigarette now, you have to stay strong. Think about your kids and your health.
You are right. I need to quit for my kids.
If you ever feel like you are going to smoke, come and talk to me first.
Thanks, Pete. You're a good guy.
No problem. I quit smoking a few years back, so I know how hard it is to quit.
It seems like Tim's music career is really taking off. I heard his song on the radio last weekend.
Yes, his band is doing really well these days. But do you know the best thing about Tim?
What's that?
The best thing about him is that even though he is becoming famous, he is still down to earth.
That's true. I met him a couple weeks ago, and he seemed like the same nice guy that he's always been. He didn't brag or boast about his career at all.
That's exactly what I am saying. Even though he is successful, he doesn't act like he is better than anyone. That's why everybody likes him.
You're right about that. Plus, he is an amazing musician.
I hope my favorite basketball team wins the championship this year. All of the fans are hungry for a championship. And I know the players are hungry to win a championship too.
Do you think they have a good chance to win?
I'm not sure. I think that the other team is better, but if my team plays well, then they can win.
When is the game?
The game is tonight. I am going to watch it at home.
Do you want to get some dinner before you watch the game?
Sure. I'm hungry. What do you want to eat?
Honestly, I am hungry for Mexican food.
That sounds good to me.
What's up, Stacy? You look like you are thinking hard about something.
I am in a bind and I don't know what to do.
What's going on?
My sister's birthday party is the same day that my favorite band is playing a concert downtown. I already have tickets for the concert, and my boyfriend and I have been looking forward to it for a long time.
That's a tough situation. You really are in a bind. So, what are you going to do?
I'm not sure yet. If I go to my sister's birthday, then I miss the concert and my boyfriend will be very angry. But if I go to the concert, then my sister will feel bad because I didn't come to her party.
Why don't you explain the situation to your sister and then take her out for a special birthday dinner on a different night?
That's a great idea. Thank you so much. You look worried, Ryan. Is everything okay?
Not really. I am in hot water because I lost a major client. The sales manager and sales director are both really upset with me. I'm kind of worried that I might get fired.
Do you think it is really that serious?
It could be. My company is very competitive and unforgiving when it comes to results.
But you have been a good employee there for so long. Surely they would give you another chance.
I think they will, but I can't be sure. I've seen people fired for less.
Well, try not to worry about it too much. Whatever happens, happens. You will be okay.
Thanks, Tricia.
What are you into these days?
I am really into basketball these days. I am crazy about the NBA. It's the playoffs, so there are many exciting games on TV.
I thought you were a baseball fan. You used to talk about baseball all the time.
I am still kind of into baseball, but these days, I am way more into basketball.
How did you get into basketball?
My brother took me to a game for my birthday, and I had such an amazing time. After that, I've been obsessed with the NBA.
Well, who is your favorite team?
I'd have to say the Cleveland Cavaliers, because they are my hometown team. But I also like the Minnesota Timberwolves.
That's cool. We should watch a game together sometime.
That's a good idea.
You've made 10 shots in a row. You are on a roll. Are you a professional basketball player or something?
I used to play a lot when I was young. I was on a team, and we practiced every day after school for a couple hours.
That explains it.
What about you? Did you play any sports when you were young?
Nope. I wasn't into organized sports. I was in the school band. I really enjoyed playing the flute.
That's cool. I didn't know that you played the flute.
I haven't played for a long time. These days, I mostly just play the guitar.
I wish I could play the guitar, but I have no musical talent at all.
That's nonsense. Anybody can learn. It just takes time.
Our new product has been doing terrible. We launched it over 3 weeks ago, and our sales numbers have been awful so far.
Are we going to stop production of the product?
I think it is a little early for that. Stopping production is our last resort. We will try some other things first before we even think about doing that.
I see. Why do you think the product hasn't been selling well?
I'm not really sure. Some people think it is because we haven't done a good job of marketing the product, but other people think it is because the product is poorly made and it is getting bad reviews.
I hope it's the former. It would be a lot easier to adjust our marketing strategy than fixing or redesigning the product.
I couldn't agree more.
I'm going to buy a monkey.
Are you out of your mind? Why on earth would you do that?
They are cute, and I want to get a pet because I get lonely at home sometimes.
But monkeys are very hard to take care of, cost a lot of money, and can be dangerous. Why don't you just get a cat?
Cats are not as fun as monkeys.
But what are you going to do with the monkey when you travel or stay out late?
Actually, I hadn't thought about that.
Well, please think about it more before you make any rash decision. I promise that you will regret buying a monkey.
Hey, Angela. I heard you went to an amusement park during your vacation.
That's right. I went there with my whole family.
How was it? Did you ride any roller coasters?
Unfortunately, yes. I hate riding roller coasters, but my family made me ride them. I was scared to death the whole time that I was riding.
Really? I love roller coasters. They are so thrilling.
Well, I'm scared to death of heights, so roller coasters are not good for me.
That makes sense. If you don't like heights, then you should avoid roller coasters.
If I never ride another roller coaster again, I will be happy.
You quit your job at the library.
Honestly, it was just too boring and quiet for me. For me, that kind of work is soul-crushing. I get very depressed when I work in an environment like that.
So what are you going to do next?
I think I am going to get a job in construction. This way I can work in a busy and fast-paced environment.
That is probably a better fit for you. You don't seem like the kind of guy who likes to sit quietly for a long time.
No, I definitely prefer to be active.
Well, I guess construction would be a better fit for you. My brother works in construction. I can ask him if his company has any job openings.
Thank you so much. That would be amazing.